Hello everyone, I'm at Mecca store to learn how to do makeup on my own. Honestly, I don't know anything about makeup. ఓపెన్ చేస్తే యూట్యూబ్ అన్ని మేకప్ ట్యూటోరియల్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో వాటిని చూసి ట్రై చేద్దామని ట్రై చేశాను, బట్ ఇట్ డజంట్ వర్క్అవుట్. అందుకు సో నేర్చుకుంటే బెటర్ కదా, వై నాట్ గో విత్ అ మేకప్ ప్రొఫెషనల్ అని చెప్పి ఇక్కడ బుక్ చేసుకున్నాను.
It kind of melts into the skin really nicely.
నా స్కిన్ వెరీ డ్రై అండ్ సెన్సిటివ్. మేకప్ అస్సలు వాడదు, ఓన్లీ స్కిన్ కేర్ యూజ్ చేస్తాను నేను, సీరమ్స్ అండ్ మాయిశ్చరైజర్. ఏదైనా ఫంక్షన్స్కి అలాగా మేకప్ చేయించుకున్నా కూడా ఆ తర్వాత 2-3 days స్కిన్ అంతా ఇచ్చి ఉంటుంది నాకు. ఐ హోప్ ఇప్పుడు తీసుకునే ప్రోడక్ట్స్ అన్నీ నా స్కిన్కి సెట్ అవ్వాలి.
A flat concealer brush like this. Go in there. And I'm going to pop it all over the lid. Typically it's normal for it to be slightly lighter because we want the eyeshadows to pop. And if you feel like you've popped a bit too much, I always go in with a sponge and just kind of tap the excess off.
అండ్ షీఈస్ టూ గుడ్. తను ఒక స్టెప్ చేసి వెంటనే ఆ స్టెప్ని నాతో రిపీట్ చేపిస్తుంది. అండ్ అలా చేయడం వల్ల నాకు చాలా ఈజీ అనిపిస్తుంది. అండ్ ప్రోడక్ట్ ఎలా యూజ్ చేయాలి, ఎలా బ్లెండ్ చేయాలి, అప్లై చేసుకోవడం, బ్లెండ్ చేసుకోవడం, మేకప్ ఇస్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అబౌట్ అప్లయింగ్ అండ్ బ్లెండింగ్ కదా. సో అది నాకు ఈజీ అనిపించింది తను చూపిస్తుంటే. అండ్ మోర్ ఓవర్ లిటిల్ బిట్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ కూడా వచ్చింది. సో బేసిక్ నేను చేసుకోగలను అని. ఒక్క సెషన్లో పర్ఫెక్ట్ అవ్వలేము, బట్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఐ విల్ గెట్ టు నో ఎలా యూజ్ చేయాలి అని. అండ్ ఒక 3-4 times అలా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే వచ్చేస్తుంది అన్న కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ అయితే ఇప్పుడు ఉంది. అండ్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ అయితే చాలా కేర్ఫుల్గా సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి నా స్కిన్కి. ఎందుకంటే ఫౌండేషన్ వేసిన నెక్స్ట్ డే అంతా నా స్కిన్ చాలా డ్రై అయిపోయి ఇచ్చి అయిపోతుంది. సో ప్రోడక్ట్స్ చాలా కేర్ఫుల్గా చూస్ చేసుకొని ట్రై చేసి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి, హూ నోస్ నేను కూడా మేకప్ ట్యూటోరియల్ చేస్తానేమో. అండ్ మోర్ ఓవర్ కన్ఫ్యూజన్ కూడా ఉంది. ఎన్ని బ్రషెస్, ఎన్ని టైప్ ఆఫ్ బ్రషెస్ ఉన్నాయి. రౌండ్ బ్రష్ అంటేది, ఫ్లఫీ అంటేది, బ్రషెస్ చాలా డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బ్రషెస్ యూజ్ చేస్తుంది ఈమె.
And then I like to pump it right almost on the lash line and just wiggle that color. So we want to darken it right at that edge. Just wiggle that. I don't usually go further down than the middle of the eye. Just from middle and then to the end. So this is just going to be adding some depth. There's a little more. I feel like makeup, please. If you feel like you need to blend more, I will go back in with these 2 shades and blend over.
నా లిటిల్ గ్యాంగ్ కూడా నాతోనే వచ్చారు. మోస్ట్లీ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా ఐ విల్ టేక్ దెమ్ విత్ మీ అండ్ దే ఆర్ మై కాన్స్టెంట్ కంపెనీ. ఇప్పుడు ఇమీడియట్గా ఈ చైర్లో నుండి నేను లేచి తనను కూర్చోబెట్టి మేకప్ చేయించాలి, అప్పుడు కూల్ అవుతుంది ఆమె.
నేను నేర్చుకున్న తర్వాత నీ చేపిస్తా, ఓకేనా? వెయిట్, ఓకే? ఆఫ్టర్ మీ యూ, ఓకే? వెయిట్. We're just going to pop it on where the lid is. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I feel like you blended it really thoroughly. So honestly with this, we just need to tap slightly. Because we want to grab a round brush like this, tap into the light color. Wait, Nancy, wait, Nana. And I pop it on top of where that lid is. Okay, Tanshi. Wait, నేను చేసుకున్నాక నీకు see with the lashes, right? Usually they don't go just straight one direction. They are in this way, up, and then that way. So always I like to brush here, up, and then that way. In front, up. Yes. And then this side we do this way, up, that way. Yeah. Alright, beautiful. So I will get you to close your eyes for me. Perfect. I'm just going to pop some mascara, brushing it in the direction that you want to.
ఇంకా మా చిన్నమ్మాయి అయితే మేకప్ వేయించు అని చెప్పి గోల చేస్తుంది అక్కడ వాళ్ళు క్రేయాన్స్ అండ్ సమ్ పెయింటింగ్ వేసుకోవడానికి పేపర్స్ పెట్టి కూర్చోబెట్టారు. అండ్ ది బెస్ట్ పార్ట్ ఏంటంటే పిల్లల్ని ఎంగేజ్ చేయడానికి ఏదో ఒక యాక్టివిటీ పెట్టుకొని ఉంటారు షాప్స్లో. అది యాక్చువల్లీ బిజినెస్ ట్రిక్, ఎందుకంటే పిల్లలు ఏడిస్తే వి కాన్ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ బయింగ్ కదా.
Go from the top, wiggle upwards. Yeah, beautiful. That's good. Beautiful. Sometimes if there's a bit, wow, looks pretty, doesn't it? I like to go with this clean, spoolie, and just brush through as well. So just like kind of separate the lashes a bit. Yeah, beautiful. And pretty much the eyes all done now. We have a little look with the brows. I'm gonna go in with the brow gel, so it has a bit of a color, and I'm just gonna brush in the direction that your brows want to go. So obviously, in the front, want to go up, and then it likes to go this way. So you want to brush in that same direction. It has a tad bit of color. Having it just look matching, a little fairer or a little bit matching. Yeah. This shade foundation is very lightweight, so it's like almost like really dewy and soft. It just adds a bit of a nice glow. When you like discoloration, usually the areas where I will go, I will pop this in areas that have discoloration. So this is the same skin characteristic that we pop on the eyes. I feel like it's a very crucial step of what to do. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more and I'm gonna pop it in the areas with a bit of discoloration. So I'll pop it right here. And then what else did you say? The rest is okay. Like I don't see much discoloration there. Yeah. After that, what I like to do is to press it into the skin. And then I'm going to press into the skin. In with my sponge, but I'm gonna wet that sponge with some water. So when you're at home, when you have a sponge, I will just wet it under a running sink. Yeah, and then I'm gonna press that into the skin. What I like to do
going back with the color corrector, and I'm gonna pop some under the eye. So I'm gonna pop it in the darkest point of the dark circle, which for everyone is right here. So I'm gonna do that on the other side. You don't need too much, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna press that into the skin. I'll get you. We're gonna go back in with that concealer that we used on the eyes before. So this is the Towel 28 concealer. And I'm gonna pop it right on the darkest point of where we pop the color corrector, and then right on the edge here as well. You can have a little look. So I'll give you that onto the under eye. Even just because I have cream and then powder, I might just go for powder because it's like, you know, grab that. So this is from Kosas, these two. So this is the blush, and then this is also the bronzer as well. These have a slight shimmer to them, so it gives you that glowy finish while being powder. Powder is easier to use, especially when you're starting to learn how to do makeup. And then over time, I think if you get used to it, you can get into creams as well. Yeah, perfect. Sorry, I'm just gonna spray this. You don't have to do this at home. This is just to clean it. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go in with a powder. This is also from Kosas. So this has like a little bit of pigment in it, but not too much, and it just kind of sets the makeup. So I'm gonna pop that probably the brush like this, a little bit fluffy, tap off the excess. So with all powders that we use, including face powder, bronzer, blush, we always press it in with, we always tap off the excess. I'm just gonna gently set throughout the face. I'm gonna avoid the cheeks because we kind of want the cheeks to be glowy. A brush like this. I'm gonna go in with our bronzer, tap in like this, tap off excess. And a good way to tell where your jaw is to look straight in the mirror and almost feel for the burn. Or sometimes you can see, oh, it wants to go in right here. So we want to put it right on top to give a lifted look. Yeah. So a good way to even start out is to even use your finger as a guide, tapping at the edge. I don't go further down than the edge of the eye here. Just tapping that. And then blending to the temple at the side, because people who naturally bronze don't just go here, they go up here as well. And then after I let my finger go, I'm just gonna blend that edge so it's not as sharp. my blush, tap off Access, and put it right on top of it. You can almost go in the middle as well to blend it because we want it to be a gradient. We don't want it to be blush bronzer. We want it to be like blush, smooth to bronzer. Yeah. So I just like to tap up here. Again, I'm not going further down to the edge of your eye when you're looking straight. Alright, beautiful. So, a good little trick of what I like to do as well is I like to go in with the dry sponge. Sometimes if I feel like I've dragged it too far down, this is a good way to fix if you feel like, oh, I've gone like too far down. I like to go in here and almost like cut that edge like that, and then we can always brush it away so it has more of that sharper look. So that's good if you like to look thinner in a way, like it helps kind of sculpt the face. Yeah, so this is like that same face powder. Have that on the other side, just even it out, clean up that edge using the brush it away. This is from MAC, the Soft and Gentle highlighter. So this will add glow onto the skin. So I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush like this, going in there, tapping off Access, popping it at the highest point of your cheek. So think of where your skin is the most forward in terms of your face structure. So when you go out in the sun, where the light hits, usually it hits here, it hits a bit here, and the nose as well. So that's why we usually pop it. And I like to pop a bit here, and then a bit on the nose as well. Bridge of nose, right in the middle, and then at the tip as well. For the tip, you can use a smaller brush if you want, like if you want it to be more precise. I can go, a brush like this, so like that, and then put it right in the middle. This will also make your nose look more slender because you'll bring your attention to the middle. So I'll get this one. Of our face. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Yeah, beautiful. In the mirror, you can see that there's some creases that form. This is so normal for everyone. I like to just grab this lip applicator and remove the crease here. This is just to essentially remove as much product as possible in that crease. And I like to tap over just to kind of soften it. And I'll do that on the other side as well. Perfect. And then sponge, tap in there, and then tap underneath the eye. And this will make it, give it a bit more coverage, but also kind of smooth it out as well. After doing that, I like to go back in with the powder brush and just gently sweep it away. All the powders that we pop on the skin to make it look more like skin. So I'm just going to blend this part a bit. Yeah, and then I'll get you close your eyes for me. You just kind of spray it on the skin. Give it like a little bit of distance. Don't do it too close. It will look very wet now, but it will dry down. But it gives you that nice glowy finish. What do you have at the moment? Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I love it. Did you want me to draw over or? Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to go in with a brown lip liner today. This is from Mecca Max in the shade Super. And I'm just going to draw on your eyelids, I'm just gonna outline them. Just to give it some shade. Go in with the concealer brush, go in with some foundation or even concealer. I'm just going to clean up that edge to make it nice and crisp. Alright, sometimes I even like to do 2 coats of setting spray if you like it to be dewy. So again, I'll get you to close your eyes, just going to pop a bit more. The reason why I say close my eyes, when you're at home I would do this spray because if you pop too much around the eyes, it will actually get the lashes down because there's oils in it, so it will soften the lashes. We don't want that, so try and avoid getting in your eyes. Stumpy, it's really short, and then I'm gonna go in with this shade, Type of Access, and pop it on your lower lash line to complete the eyeshadow. So I like to even pop it right. A little trick as well is that when I spray the setting spray, I'm not touching your face. That's why I put my hand here for stability, because if you touch, you'll be wet. So we don't want to lift that part off.
Session, gain a little bit of knowledge about makeup, bronze, concealer, blush, skin corrector, ఫౌండేషన్ ఇవన్నీ ఎప్పుడు ఎలా యూజ్ చేయాలి అని అయితే వచ్చేసింది. అండ్ తను టైం తీసుకొని స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ షీ పుట్ ఇట్ ఆన్ పేపర్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఆన్ పేపర్, ఎలా చేసుకోవాలి అని. సో థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ టు హర్. అండ్ ఆఫ్టర్ ది సెషన్ ఏదో వైరల్ జపనీస్ ఐస్ క్రీమ్ అంట సోషల్ మీడియాలో ఫుల్ ట్రెండింగ్ ఉంది. సో అది కావాలంటే అక్కడికి తీసుకెళ్ళాను వీళ్ళని. And this video is all about trying something new, stepping out of comfort zone and learning for ourselves. If you are also someone like me who doesn't know makeup, don't worry, start somewhere. Like, share, subscribe. Me support chala important. See you in my next vlog. Thank you.